Hello everyone, it's Chef Merlin. I'm back. It's been a while, but today I'm going to be making a lamb chili. The first step we're going to do in making this lamb chili is I'm going to dice an onion. So you start by cutting off the top bit here. And I'm just going to start dicing this up. Start with slicing it. And I'm using a Vidalia onion. And I put this in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Now I put this in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes to get it a little bit colder, because that'll actually help with not watering your eyes up a whole bunch like onions tend to do when you cut them. So probably about 15 minutes, and then you can take it out and it'll be ready to go. Once you have your onion diced, I'm going to add that to a pot with the ground lamb, and we're going to put that on the stove. Here we have our onions and ground lamb in the stock pot. We got it on medium-high heat, and we're going to be stirring this occasionally, and I'm going to be chopping up a bit more as it goes along. But while this is getting started, let's go ahead and go back to the table and get some of our Poblano peppers ready. Welcome back to the cutting board. Well, we've got our ground lamb and onions sauteing in a pan, and we're going to be making sure to stir that every few minutes. But I want to bring us back and go ahead and get our Poblano peppers ready. And yes, I'm using Poblano peppers. It's kind of a medium spice pepper. It's not too spicy, and at the same time it's not like a bell pepper where you're not adding any spice at all. And so we wanted to use the Poblano pepper. Going to add a nice flavor there. Start by cutting down the middle like this. And we got some seeds in there. We want to try and clean out those seeds as we go here. But we don't want to get the seeds in there. It just doesn't present as well with the seeds in. And it would add a little bit more spice though if you kept the seeds in. But I just don't like the seeds in my chili like that. So I made strips. And then I kind of cut it into little segments. And you're going to do this. I've got 2 Poblano peppers that I'm going to put into this recipe. Okay, we have our 2 Poblano peppers cut up now. To that we're going to be adding some red beans. I prepped these earlier, and what I did was I drained them and rinsed them. And so this is 2 cans of the 29-ounce cans of red beans. You can do 4 of the smaller cans. We're also going to be adding 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes and some spices, which I also prepped earlier. We have here 2 teaspoons of oregano, 1 tablespoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 8 tablespoons of chili powder. We'll also be adding a tablespoon of adobo sauce. And you can get one of these cans of chipotles with adobo sauce. And we're just using the sauce, not the chipotles themselves. And we'll add that 1 tablespoon of that to the mix. We also have a bay leaf that we are going to put in there. And then you want to make sure you take this out after it's done cooking. Okay, I'm also going to be adding 4 garlic cloves, minced up. Okay, here we are. Our lamb has been browned up, and we got the onions in there. Now we're going to add tomatoes. We're going to add these tomatoes undrained, so we get that juice in there. Next we add the beans. Here come the red beans. And we're going to add in our garlic and our Poblano pepper. And our bay leaf, and our spices, And sprinkle some black pepper in there. You can do this to taste. And now we're also going to add 2 cups of beef broth. We're going to stir this all together and cook it for about 15 minutes on medium heat. And here is the finished product. In just a moment, I'm going to give it a try. So here we have our lamb chili with poblano peppers. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. That's some good chili. I'm actually going to let this sit and reheat it tomorrow. And after it's sat overnight, all those flavors are going to really meld together. It's going to be even better tomorrow. So sometimes if you want to serve this, you might want to cook it the night before and then reheat it the next day, because even chili is always better the next day. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you later.